Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a channel whereby you get to hear the latest gist, news and movie update. Trust me guys, you don't want to miss out on any of our updates, any of the juicy gossip and any of the gist we have for you. So guys, do well to click on the subscribe button, and subscription is totally free. Just know that subscription is totally free. All you have to do is just to click on the subscribe button, which is the red button, and the notification bell, so you can always get notified whenever we drop our juicy gossip and juicy update. Trust me guys, you are really going to love it on this YouTube channel. So guys, while I was going through the internet today, I saw this thing and I said I have to share it with you guys. You guys know that we've been always hearing this rumor about Perry Watt and Maurice. We've always been hearing about them. We don't really know what was going on. Sometimes some people were dropping a post of Maurice and Perry Watt doing this their romantic thing, going on vacation. We don't really know how true it is, and Ruth Kadiri decided to shed the light on this issue. Trust me guys, you really want to know the full details and the full gist, so do well to stay with us to the end while we share with you the amazing and juicy gossip, because trust me, you're really going to love it on this channel. So guys, stay with me to the end, and trust me, you're really going to love every bit of it. So guys, where are my lovers of Maurice and Sonia Uche? If you're a lover of Maurice and Sonia Uche and you are here, do well to stay with us to the end, because trust me, what I'm about to tell you is really good, and you're really going to love it. So guys, today while I was going through the internet, I saw this thing and I said, oh, I have to share it with my people because they really need to know what is really going on. So that's why I decided to post this juicy gossip for you guys. So guys, while I was going through the internet today, I saw this review and I'm just like, let me just come and tell you people first about this, because Ruth Kadiri dropped a movie and this movie was just so interesting. Can you see the comments someone dropped about this movie? Like, this movie is just so good. Like guys, this movie is so good, and to me, I like how the movie ended. She didn't end up marrying the prince, rather keep the crown for her son. Like guys, come to think about it now, come to think about this comment. Like, this movie that Ruth Kadiri dropped is just so interesting, just so educative, and it's just trying to pass a message across to us. Trust me, you don't want to miss it on this movie, and you want to be among the first set of people to watch this movie. Though this movie has it over 4 million viewers. Like guys, over 4 million viewers in just 4 days. Like guys, as she just dropped, like as it dey hot, people they rush am. I know you don't want to miss on this movie, you don't want to miss out on the gist. Even reading just this content, you'll be like, what was this woman talking about? I didn't even really know what was going on. Just do well to go to Ruth Kadiri TV and watch this movie, because this movie is just so interesting. Like, the movie has a lot of lesson in it. Can you see what this person say? If he didn't die, the movie won't have lesson, because Ruth's heart was with the other guy she gave out her womb for, and him dying was to make the villagers know who truly the queen is. Like, come to think about it now. Guys, I don't want to go deep into this movie, because if I'm going deep into this movie, that means I'm already spoiling the movie for whosoever dropped it. And you know the person that dropped it now, Ruth Kadiri. So do well to support her by going to our YouTube channel to watch this movie, because this movie is just so good and it has a lot of lesson in it. Like, we women, like, we have to stand up for ourselves. We have to know what we want. We have to just do it the right way, because no, that is what just it entails. And this is trying to pass a lesson across to us. Trust me, no matter what I'm saying, you're not really going to get the full gist. All you have to do is just go to our YouTube channel and watch this movie. Do you want to know the title of this movie? So just do well to stay with me to the end. So guys, I give this movie 10 over 10. Like, this movie is so good. Yes, this movie is just so good, and you are really going to love it. It's not a waste of time, it's not a waste of data, it's not a waste of energy. Some people just say, oh, why did I even watch this movie? All this Nollywood is just so predictable. At the end of the day, I will just sit down and just know what's going on. I didn't even have to watch it. Let me just go and look at the reviews, because the reviews is just going to tell me what the movie entails. This particular movie, no matter the review that you sit down and read, you won't fully get the context. And if you are trying to fast forward, you won't really get the context of this movie. So all you have to do is just grab your popcorn, sit down and just watch this movie and enjoy it with your loved ones. Don't forget to invite your loved ones. You know, this is lover season now. It can be your parents, it can be your colleague, it can be your friends. All you have to do is just invite them, watch it with them, so that you can always gist on this movie, because no, this movie is just so good. Watching it alone, you'll be like, why am I watching this? Though you will not want distraction, you will enjoy it. Though me, sometimes I used to enjoy my movie watching it alone, but this particular movie I have to call my friend, because come to think of it now, this movie is not just in part one. No, this movie comes in two, part one and part two. And trust me, this movie is just so good. For the movie to come out part one and part two, and that's over 4 million viewers, like in just 4 days, guys. Come to think about it now, if the movie is not good, people won't go about watching it because it comes in twos, because they'll be like, oh, at the end of the day we already know what was going on in this movie. It shouldn't be like I'm just capping. That's why I just have to drop the evidence of what people are saying about this movie. Can you see what this person said? She said the movie was so good, now the king dey explain me pass. Do you want to know how the king die? Are you sure you really want to know how the king died? If you really want to know how the king died, just go and watch this movie, and don't stop at part one. You have to watch part one and part two, because Ruth Kadiri played her role so well in this particular movie. Like, she just sat down carefully and like did everything so perfectly, and I'm just like, this woman, she's just a strong woman. Because come to think of it, all the roles, all the energy she has to put in this movie, like the way she just did this movie, she did it with passion, with a lot of dedication, and with a lot of hard work. Like, guys, it's not easy. For this particular movie, I give her a 10 over 10. Like, she nailed it. She did so well. Like, she really nailed it. She tried. Like, no, even try is an understatement, because this woman is just so good, putting in a lot of effort. Guys, as you can see on the screen, the title of the movie is The King's Heart. The title of the movie is The King's Heart. Trust me, you don't want to miss this movie. Like, you just don't want to miss it, because this movie, it has everything you need to know. Like, it's not a waste of time, it's not a waste of data, it's just so educative. All you have to do is just to sit down and watch it patiently. Like, you just deserve to sit down, like, enjoy it. Like, guys, that's why I say you should grab your popcorn. It's not compulsory it's popcorn, no. Me, I can use Fanta, me, I can use Pepsi, and just be zipping my Fanta or my Pepsi and just be watching this movie, because this movie is just so good. This movie is just so good. Like, guys, so do well to watch this particular movie, The King's Heart. And it does not just come in one, it comes in part one and part two. And trust me, you don't want to miss out on the part one and part two. And do you really want to know how the king died? Do you want to know how she stole the king's heart? Do you want to know what it entails? Do you know how she put in the effort in it? Like, guys, just go and watch this movie, because no matter what I'm saying, even with everything I've said so far, people are like, this guy have spoken about everything that she did in the movie. No, I've not even spoken about it at all. This is just a tip of an iceberg. You guys know how a tip of an iceberg is now. So do well to watch this movie titled The King's Heart. Trust me, guys, this movie is not a waste of time, it's not a waste of data. You are really going to love it, and you are really going to enjoy every bit of this movie. All you have to do is just to go and watch it, and you are really going to love it. So, guys, Ruth Kadiri doesn't drop rubbish now. She's just a good woman. Like, she does her movie so well. Even though she has a husband, she has kids and everything, she just puts in a lot of effort to run it, to promote her career and everything. So do well to support her by going to Ruth Kadiri TV and watch this particular movie. That will be all for now. Thank you for listening so far. If this is your first time of listening to us, do well to like, subscribe and share, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can always get notified whenever we drop our juicy gossip and our juicy update. Trust me, you're really going to love it on this channel, and subscription is totally free. All you have to do is just to click the red button, which is the subscribe button, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And to my returning subscribers, thank you for staying by us.